Hi everybody, this is Dr. Riggin with Big Sky Chiropractic. It's been a long time since I've come with a great story about the Ideal Protein Program. It's not because we haven't had a bunch of great stories, but not everybody wants to share their experiences on videotape, on YouTube with me. They like to keep things pretty private, and we respect that. But we have a great story today. Her name is Char, and I'm going to show you right now her before and after pictures. So if you look at those pictures, aren't those incredible? So right now, I'm going to ask Char if she will come in and share her story with us. So let me introduce you to Char.
Hi, Doc.
Hey, the crowd goes wild. Okay, so you brought some clothes here with you. So let's take a look.
This is the original pair of jeans that we wore that is slightly larger than the ones I'm in now. And I also brought my original sweatshirt that I had on in that original picture. And if you'll notice, not only can I snap it, but I can wrap it.
It's like a bathrobe now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
amazing.
One of the side effects of the Ideal Protein Program, and we usually don't go over this, is the cost of having to buy new clothing once you're off the program. Most people don't have a problem with that part of the program, which is nice. But that is one of the side effects. You get to go shopping and buy some new clothing. Now, Char, I'm going to ask you, so how did you hear about the program?
Actually, one of the girls that I worked with in the office had partaken in your program and had really good results with it. So I had contacted her and discussed it a little bit with her, and then I checked it out with my doctor.
Well, it's always great to have a good, positive experience with somebody else that they can tell you their story, and then that gets you a little motivated.
Right.
So why did you decide to do the Ideal Protein Program yourself?
Honestly, I think the primary reason that I decided I needed to do it was to be a healthier individual. I was to the point, well, I've always been heavy, but I was to the point where I couldn't get up off the floor. I couldn't go do things with my grandchildren like I really wanted to do, so I decided that I needed to do the step.
So we looked at your before and after pictures. How long did it take you between the before to the after? How long did that take you?
8.5 months.
8.5 months, okay. And how much total weight did you remove?
102.4 pounds.
102.4. That is pretty incredible.
I was really happy.
That's like 2 Chars almost,
Well, not quite.
but pretty close.
Yeah, it was.
So 102.4 pounds, that 0.4 is important. 102.4 pounds, 8.5 months, and I have to tell you, Char has been one of the most diligent people we have seen on the program. She's an example of what can happen when you set your mind to it, set a goal, and just push right through and to try to get to a healthier lifestyle. Do you feel better?
I feel great. I have never had the type of energy levels that I have now.
Well, real quickly, what was the easiest part of the program for you?
I think the easiest part of the program was when I started seeing the weight loss results, then it totally motivated me. Yeah, it's very restrictive diet, but once you get into a rhythm with it, it wasn't hard to stick with.
Now
You don't get hungry.
You mentioned restrictive. It's only restrictive in the weight removal phase.
True.
Part of it. After that, when you get on maintenance, what happens?
I get to eat anything I want.
But that's the thing, is we teach you how to eat whatever you want and how food affects your body, how you respond to food, And it's a learning experience all over. Now, the other question, what was the hardest thing for you?
The initial startup and the cost. The cost is there, it's a very real thing. But what I needed to do was to decide what was more important.
That cost can motivate you too, though, right?
Yes, oh yes, the cost can motivate me because I didn't want to screw up on it because I didn't want it to last another week.
We found people that when they talked about the cost, when they've gone home, added it up, looked at their budget, they've actually saved money because they're not eating out as often, they're not going to the convenience store, grabbing something on the way home from work or grabbing something on the way out of town. They're more focused on what they're eating and what they're buying. So some people have actually shown when they look at all the records that they actually save money by following the Ideal Protein Program because it is very structured. Well, Char, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It takes a lot of courage to come out here, and we're going to post this on Facebook, on YouTube. It's going to be out there for a lot of people to see. I want to thank you for being here again, and this is Dr. Riggin with Big Sky Chiropractic and the Ideal Protein Nutrition Program. Stay healthy.
It's worth it.